Just in from Canada, where a school shooting in a remote town in British Columbia has left at least 10 people dead, including the attacker.
This year there will be more gun violence in the USA. More gun violence in the USA. People being shot. Imagine being in a supermarket. Someone comes with a gun and shoot you. Imagine being in a backyard. Someone comes with a gun. You're in school. Someone comes with a gun. They shoot you. So you'll be seeing it not only in USA, also in Canada, also in European countries. Gun violence. You'll be seeing it this year, 2026. It will be happening.
Canada is reeling. Yesterday, the country saw a mass shooting, that too in a school. 10 people are dead, including the shooter. It happened in a small town called Tumbler Ridge. It is located 1,000 kilometers from Vancouver. It is small and it's an isolated community. And now it has shot to international headlines. The full details of what happened are still not out, but here is what we know so far. At around 1:20 p.m. local time yesterday, the police received a phone call. They were informed that a shooter had entered a school, the Tumbler Ridge Secondary School. This school has just 160 students. Soon after the police was informed, the community went into lockdown. This lockdown lasted for several hours. The residents took shelter in their homes and community spaces, and the police launched an operation. Students were seen being evacuated from the school.
He's a son. He isn't there.
The students who were trapped inside started calling their parents. Soon journalists were at the scene. One of them spoke to a parent. And this conversation happened when the shooter was still believed to be inside. So he made a quick video describing what was happening at the scene. Take a look.
There is a report of an active shooter at the Tumbler Ridge Secondary School. As I was just about to go live, 2 cop cars just came zooming by towards the school, and a emergency alert went out. So
this is a devastating and unimaginable tragedy. We can't imagine.
At least 9 people have been killed and more than 25 injured after a shooter opened fire at a secondary school in Tumbler Ridge, British Columbia. Police say reports of an active shooter in the rural town came in at around 1:20 p.m, with officers arriving within 2 minutes. 6 were found dead inside the school, a 7th died on the way to hospital, and 2 others were discovered at a nearby residence believed to be connected to the attack. The suspected attacker was found dead inside the school from what police describe as self-inflicted injuries. Around 100 students and staff were evacuated after barricading themselves inside classrooms for more than 2 hours. One student told Canadian media they used tables to block the doors while alarms echoed through the hallways. Residents were told to shelter in place as emergency alerts described the suspect as a female in a dress with brown hair.
This is a devastating and unimaginable tragedy. We can't imagine, but I know it's causing us all to hug our kids a little bit tighter tonight.
Canada has stricter federal gun laws than most US states, but gun ownership remains common in rural areas, and British Columbia has previously recorded some of the country's highest handgun ownership rates. Prime Minister Mark Carney said he was devastated by what he called a horrific tragedy. Police say the motive remains unclear, and officials have not ruled out the possibility that the death toll could increase. This is a developing story.
Breaking overnight, Canadian officials say 10 people are dead after a shooting at a British Columbia school. Police say this all unfolded at a small school in the Canadian Rockies, about 600 miles north of Vancouver, near the border with Alberta. 7 people were found dead at the school, including the suspected shooter. Police say another person died while being transported to the hospital, and 2 more were found dead at a home. At least 25 people were also injured in the shooting, and the motive remains unclear. British Columbia's premier reacting overnight.
It makes us think about our kids' safety when they're going to school. We take it for granted. You go to school, you come home safe. And events like this give us pause. But for tonight, it's about making sure that those families are receiving all the supports that they can.
Officials say trauma specialists are being sent to the region to help families in the wake of this shooting. Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney said in a social media post he is devastated by the shooting.
Amawulire agakagwawo baganda bange mwena abampuliriza bw'oba oyina omuyizi wali eri mu ssomero erya Tumbo Bridge wano mu Canada mu British Columbia. Justino abaana 9 sofa be baakattibwa n'abalala ne bagenda ku bisago eby'amaanyi. Story ekya developinga tulinda details endala naye nga sofa abayizi 9 be baakattibwa. Abayizi bano bali mu secondary school. Bali mu secondary school. Woba oyina omuyizi, woba oyina muganda omukwano go, give them a call if you can. Go to the school, reach out to the teachers, because 9 children so far are dead. 9 students so far